Hey y'all, I'm in the garden today and I'm going to be harvesting these radishes, which I should have done a month ago. They are already going to seed, and quite frankly I don't think I'm going to get a very good harvest at all anyway, because the rollie pollies and ants, or pill bugs and ants as some of y'all call them, have really done a number on this bed as well as others. So I picked up some of these little taro ant baits, and we're going to see if that takes care of the problem with the ants. And hopefully my chickens will get rid of some of these roly-polies. So anyway, let's harvest these radishes real quick. You see the little flowers on there? See? Just a tiny little radish. But we will eat the greens off of this tonight in a salad. So it's not a total waste. Another one where we'll just eat the greens. That one's just slightly smaller than it should be. Small, but we'll use the greens. This one had already gone to seed. What kind of bug is that? It's not a bug. And I'm not seeing anything on the end. I may have broken it off though. But it's way too hot in Texas for these to do anything this year. I will amend the soil and make sure I have gotten the ants out of here. The little one, which I probably could have let go longer, but you see what the bugs are doing. There's one that grew normally, just a little bit smaller than it should be. Never really did anything. Here's a little white one. Another one that just did nothing. If you look, let's see if I can get a close-up. You can see all the little roly-polies crawling around. There's one right there, and there's lots of little babies. They're just everywhere this year, even with my chickens. You can just see the bugs. This did work to keep the cats out of the garden. That kept them out of this bed after I put this in here. But yeah, this bed is just full. There's some good worms in there. Like to see those. Don't like to see the roly-polies. More worms. just gonna pull the stuff out. There's nothing on it. There's no point in being gentle. So yeah, that's a disappointing radish crop. But what can you do when the rollie pollies move in? I'm gonna treat this bed with some diatomaceous earth and see if we can get rid of these rollie pollies before I replant in this raised bed here. But I do have some things that are doing well right now, and wasn't a complete loss because I'll make use of the greens from the radishes. So let me show you some of the things that are doing well right now. So my sweet potatoes are doing well over here. I have some cucumbers that are about to start growing along this fence here. So those are doing well. The peanuts that I planted a few days ago are doing well. So I'm just going to look at the blank spots and fill in where nothing came up. But you can see how well they're growing. This one's probably the best one. Ants took over that little area right there, so I baited with the taro baits here as well. These potatoes are doing well over here. Sorry guys, I gotta take a minute and feed my fish. Oop. Oh well, you're getting fed double tonight. And those ferns that I divided, I put one in that corner and one in that corner right there. And they are loving being in the pond. So back to vegetables. That's the potatoes. Here's my little volunteer pumpkin patch. And it's doing well. Got a big old pumpkin right there. And I've got one right there that just started. About the size of a lemon. Looks like it's gonna grow into a pumpkin. Got more potatoes growing over here. They're doing well, even though the chickens keep digging this little area right here up. They are at least leaving these alone. Then I have a lot of mint that I need to harvest to make some mint jelly and mint tea. That garlic, the cats were using this as their litter box, but let's see. I don't know, there might be some garlic down in there. When it's time to harvest garlic, we'll check and see. Hello, Miss Chicky. On this fence, I have some Boston pickling cucumbers. This one needs to come off, and that one needs to come off. And then we have a bunch of little babies on here somewhere, like this one here. Dirt under my fingernails. But we got a bunch of babies. So we'll see what happens here. But I wanted one in a different area than the rest of them. This bed is next to the other one. It had peppers in it. There's that other one. And as you can see, it has a lot of damage on it, as does this one and this one. which I suspect is the ants and the roly-polies in here too. I see a roly-poly walking around back there, but not like as bad as the other one. But I'm sure they're in here because they're just everywhere in this new bed. I mean, I'm like, did it come in the soil? Was the soil full of their eggs? I don't know. These peppers are doing okay. Nothing to write home about, but they're at least not eat up. Here I have some bell peppers growing. Just some little bell peppers. Yep. And there I have a cherry tomato that I had planted that's doing all right. And of course the ornamentals behind me and the Confederate rose hibiscus, which bloomed here in May. Let's see, can't see any of the flowers on it. But anyway, all my Confederate rose hibiscus are blooming in May when they normally bloom in October. That's been really weird. It's been a weird gardening year for the last few years, if we want to be honest about it. But anyway, so this wasn't meant to be a full garden tour. I just wanted to show you how bad that radish harvest was going to be. We will amend the soil. Well, I'm going to add some more soil and put some organic fertilizer in there and try again in the fall, or maybe put something else over there now that likes the heat, like some peanuts. Peanuts like heat, so I might just put some peanuts over there. And I've had people ask me, straighten that camera, so why are you growing peanuts? Well, first of all, peanuts are multi-purpose. They're not just peanuts you can eat out of a can. You can make flour out of them. You can press oil out of them. They have so many, you know, I don't want to turn into Forrest Gump and start naming all the various ways you can use peanuts besides just eating them roasted or boiled or peanut butter. But they are a multi-purpose survival item and grow great here in the warmer South. So I would consider adding it to something that you learn how to grow. I don't see that you'll regret learning how to grow something that grows so well. So a lot of people are saying that they're having good luck getting rid of these roly-polies or pill bugs using oranges. So I've got 2 oranges cut in half here. I'm going to place them on the soil, come back tomorrow and see if I have caught the little buggers, because otherwise I'm not planting anything else in here except stuff they hate if I can't get rid of them. So keep your fingers crossed that this works. Just laying them face down in the soil where I have seen them. That doesn't work. Next we're going to try garlic spray. So it's been about 2 weeks since I put these oranges out here, and you can see what they look like. They're all dried up, and I didn't catch one roly-poly. So all those videos showing that these things help get rid of your roly-polies by catching them, the only thing this has caught are a bunch of ants that pretty much ate all the insides. So we're going to have to find another method to get rid of the roly-polies. Thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.